What is going on, people? My name is Frank and welcome back to AFTV Young Gunz. Today we are back with the live career mode streams. Now, hang on, the audio is working fine. Yes, as you can see, it's a bit of a different one as we are playing PES as opposed to FIFA. Obviously, FIFA 20 isn't out yet and PES was released last Tuesday. So it's been almost a week since it's been released. And the reason I haven't done this any quicker is because the live updates were only released on Thursday. And I've been very busy since then. So I was intending to start this on Thursday, but so much has happened in that time. So I just haven't been able to. New manager, this is what I mean. So seems a bit clickbait, I know, but obviously this is a career mode. There's going to be a new manager in the game at least, so please don't leave because you're not actually getting a new Arsenal manager. Just stay with me. I'm just going to sort out a bit of admin right now, guys. Change the thumbnail, get it shared out on the socials, and then when the viewing numbers start going up, we can get straight into this save. Now I'm going to be streaming for about a couple of hours, I'm going to say. So hopefully I can make this as entertaining and exciting as I possibly can for you guys as enjoyment at home. How is everyone today anyway? Will you sign a replacement for Socrates and Xhaka? Haha, maybe Xhaka, but I'm not going to worry about the defence just yet, I don't think. I'm looking at the Ty and Claude show. I'm looking forward to Ty and Claude show tomorrow. Should be good. Yeah, it should be good, man. Mayor Flips, of course I remember you, man. Stever FC 7, good to see you live again. Thank you very much, man. It's good to be live again. New manager low, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Right, so let's get this sorted out so I don't have to keep you guys waiting. What do we make of yesterday's result anyway, guys? What do you make of the result yesterday? It was obviously a bit heartbreaking to be 2-0 up and then bottle it, as I said. You should be the assistant manager for DT. Yeah, that would be a good. Yeah, let's have a chat with DT, see if we can make me assistant manager. That's a very good idea. I like that. Tell you what, where is this Young Gunz folder? Right, that should be it. There we go. All right, so we've got the thumbnail on. Let's just sort out a bit more admin, and then we can go straight into this. Right, so that's on. Turn that on. Okay, now we just need to take a few things off the phone. Lucky to get the draw. Watford should have won. Wow, do you really think that, man? I mean, obviously they dominated us in a lot of areas, but to be 2-0 up and then all of a sudden be drawing with Watford, it's a bit of a surprise if you ask me. Are you gonna play FIFA 10? Are you gonna play FIFA 20 when it comes out? Yes, the minute it comes out, I'm gonna be playing it. Now I won't be streaming it from the minute it comes out. I believe on EA Access it comes out in about 3 days, but that's only 10 hours worth of game time. So I'm going to be focusing purely on Ultimate Team. I might stream a little bit of that, but yeah, on the 24th of September, that's when the FIFA content starts. So what I'm going to be trying to do, because obviously I'm going to be doing a lot of career mode saves this season. I'm obviously going to be doing the PES Master League. I'm going to be doing the FIFA 20 career mode. And as well as that, when Football Manager 2020 comes out, I will be doing a career mode on that as well. But that won't be live. That will be recorded because, yeah, because Football Manager, when it's live, is so long-winded. Did you plan to get PES 2020? Yes, I did, man. I pre-ordered the game. Man. I was definitely going to get this. I actually really like this as well. I really like this. On EA Access, there might be a glitch like last year. Yes, there could be. But I'm on PlayStation now, so that could be a big problem. Right. So anyway, let's get into this save. Now I've done a save previously. I'm not going to get into that because it was only a mess around save. We'll just get straight into what this wants to do. Choose team lineup type. Select the team you wish to start the Master League with. If you want to see how an initially weak team will become gradually more experienced, select Master League original lineup. No, we're obviously not going to go with that. We're going to go with the simple Arsenal career mode. Now, obviously, you haven't got all the licenses to the teams in this game, but they do have somewhat of the same names. Obviously, you've got like Norwich, Sheffield, Southampton, Tottenham. But Arsenal are one of the fully licensed teams, so that's always helpful. On AX system, oh yes, I hope for a glitch. Yeah, same, man. I think Arsenal will get top 4. Don't see Man United or Chelsea getting it. Okay, fair enough. So this is one of the new features with PES. Now, you don't create your own manager. You actually get to choose from a list of old players/managers, of course. Johan Cruyff was a manager, may he rest in peace, as well as a fantastic player, Ballon d'Or winner. Same thing with Diego Maradona. The management side, not so much. Zico, Romario, Babito, Roberto Carlos. I don't think he stepped into management just yet, but I'm inclined to go with either Roberto Carlos or Johan Cruyff. But I'm going to leave that one, guys, down to you. Obviously, you've got Ruud Gullit, Bonin Zenga. I don't know how to pronounce that. Arasil, Lane, Pleasance, Hedges, Casero, Engries, Dudfield, Issei, Eto. That's not even that Eto though. But who do we go with, guys? I want you guys to pick between Roberto Carlos and Johan Cruyff. Who do we go for? Roberto Carlos or Johan Cruyff? How am I doing, man? Yeah, Gary, I'm absolutely fantastic. How are you? Would you replace Pepe with Zaha if you could? Oh, nah, I wouldn't. I would not at all. Kayan Patel says Johan Cruyff. George says Carlos. That's two. Oh, it's the same person saying Carlos. I've seen a vid of Arsenal fan saying he wants Arsenal to challenge for the league next season. We go for Roberto Carlos. A lot of people are saying Roberto Carlos. I think that's a majority decision for Roberto Carlos. So maybe Johan Cruyff will do something a little bit later on with you, but for now we're gonna go with Roberto Carlos. Sane or Nicolas Pepe. Now I'm gonna have to obviously choose Sane here because he's Premier League proven. Pepe's only been here for 5 games. In terms of attire, Roberto Carlos doesn't look like a suit kind of guy. He looks like a shirt kind of guy. He doesn't look like a sportswear. It just don't look right. He just looks right in a shirt. So we're gonna go with that. Press OK, nationality Brazilian, name Roberto Carlos. We'll go with that. Right, this is where we get to choose the settings. Transfer frequency, we're going to go with normal. Negotiation difficulty, we're going to go with normal. We're not going to change anything too much. Starting budget, again, we're going to go with normal. If we put it up to large, it goes up to like 1 billion. But we want to make this realistic, so we're going to keep that on normal. I think that leaves our budget at around £80 million. So that's cool. We're cool with that. First transfer window, we're going to enable. Salary display, we're going to go weekly. Match level, we're gonna start off with regular, and if we find regular too easy, we're gonna step up to professional. But I'm still trying to adjust to this game, so we're just gonna start on regular and hopefully go up from there. In terms of the currency, obviously we're gonna go with pounds. I'm English, I understand pounds. I don't understand dollars, euros, or yen, so we're gonna go with pounds. Match time, we're gonna go with the FIFA default. We're gonna go with 12 minutes, so that's 6 minutes and a half. And only stops during transfer window only when there is progress. So that's all of the admin out of the way. Now we get to look at some of the new features with PES. Now I really like the Master League on PES from what I've played at least. Carlos can add free kick expertise. Yes, that is very true. As we get to look at some of the cutscenes here. Guy looks like Steve Bold. As obviously it's not Steve Bold, but it actually looks like him. Roberto Carlos is so small, man. Roberto Carlos being greeted by Granit Xhaka and David Luiz. David Luiz looks like he's got 2 black eyes here. What do you think of the Arsenal new players? David Luiz, Danny Ceballos has been very good. David Luiz has been a bit suspect. Pepe hasn't adjusted fully yet. Who else was there? Saliba, obviously we haven't seen because he's out on loan. He's back for rehab though. So overall, like nothing special apart from Ceballos, but it's early. It's early. Are you going to make signings or keep the team as it is? I am actually going to make signings, and I'll get onto that in just a minute. But we're going to go through all these cutscenes, go through all of the talking parts, and then we'll get into what's happening with the squad. Jose, lol, okay. Keep the team. I'm not going to keep the team, man. That's definitely not happening. Changes are needed. All right, cool. This is the talking part that we go to. Okay, Roberto Carlos. I'd like to discuss this season's objectives. As sports director, I think we should be aiming to win the league title this year. Whoa, okay, calm down a bit. Now that they've said that, I'm going to sound a little bit unambitious, but I think if we're thinking realistically, the league title is not realistic, so we should aim to make it into the European Club Championship, which I believe is PES's Champions League. So we're going to go with that. Let's see what they say. It's not the most ambitious goal by any means, but I believe it's best we aim to finish this season in a position to win a place in the European Club Championship. I don't imagine I'd be very happy about that, but I've got to keep it realistic. Imagine if you could use Wenger in this. Yeah, that would be a good idea, to be fair, because he's obviously a legend manager. I guess a steady plan may work better. Okay, you have my backing. Okay, they're a little bit more understanding than I thought they'd be, so that's always good. What's I saying? It's not ambitious as we'd expected, but we support your decision. Okay, so them two are not too happy, but the sports director is. So I don't care who those guys are, but we just care what the sports director thinks. Let's just say that. What's everyone saying anyways? Can someone check for me? Don't worry, I'll check myself. I was going to check if the thumbnail was updated. This is when we meet the press. Now I need to look out for the question here. I don't want to miss anything because I'm checking some other stuff. Let's just check if it's all on. Yep, we're all cool. What's the press going to say? Congratulations on becoming the new Arsenal manager. There will be much competition for the league title this season. How do you fancy your chances at winning the league in your first year? Again, it's not realistic enough. So we're going to either go with we need to respect the other teams or we're far from favourites. I think to say we're far from favourites has a hint of truth to it, but we'll say we need to respect the other teams to keep the press happy. Naturally, we'll try our best to bring home the title this season, but as you know, coming out on top in a league like this is no mean feat. We're under no illusions about our chances. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Look at the quality of this, by the way, guys. The graphics in this game are absolutely beautiful. Is PES gameplay as good as FIFA this year? I've not played too much FIFA. I've played like literally about 2 games on the demo, so I don't want to judge just yet. But I do like the with PES, it's very possession based. Like if you don't know how to play possession football, like you're not going to be very good at PES. And thankfully that suits me. So I really like the PES gameplay. What style of football do you want to see play this season? I want to see clean sportsmanlike football. I want to put on a show. I want to see the boys play hard. I want to put on a show. That's what I'm doing right now. So that's what I'm going to get Roberto Carlos to say. You can't blame people for wanting to see results, but I'm of the opinion that putting in a good show is just as important as winning. If you're going to win, make sure you win in style. That's the type of football the fans want to see, and that's what I aim to show. Some great ambition from Roberto Carlos here. I'm liking this. Favorite Batman game? I've not played any of them fully, so I'm not going to answer that one. But that is the end of the press conference. What do we do now? Does this take us into the menu? Yes, it does. Information. Welcome to Master League. This is the beginning of your career as a manager. First, check your mail in manager office /messages or press triangle. Access to the diary from the top left panel. Access the diary from the top left panel at any times to pursue a record of all dialogue spoken during cutscenes. When ready, go to the forward time menu and advance the calendar to get the ball rolling. Let's confirm. Okay, so Roberto Carlos appointed as Arsenal manager. Roberto Carlos had his first press conference. What's the schedule saying? Okay, so this is obviously the pre-season matches, the International Champions Cup, and then the European Club Championship qualifiers. Now, the only downside to this game is I believe there's only one European competition, and we've got to qualify for that. And the qualifying game is against PSV. So it's a bit annoying, obviously, not 2 European competitions like I would have hoped. MDRW, I believe that's Real Madrid, Fiorentina, Juventus, the return of Aaron Ramsey, as well as the likes of, Cristiano Ronaldo, and then PSV. So that's probably the games we're going to be playing in this episode at least. And then we might, in the next episode, which is probably going to be in the next few days, I'll keep you guys updated on the AFTV Young Gunz Instagram. Make sure to go and follow the AFTV Young Gunz Instagram if you haven't already. I'm going to put it in the chat right now, at AFTV Young Gunz. Quick plug, cheeky plug. Had to be done. Make sure to go and follow that account on Instagram right now. Okay, so let's go to the manager's office first. Messages. What's everyone saying? International Champions Cup Associate. Congratulations on your appointment. We need to start preparing for the International Champions Cup. Major clubs from around the world will participate, and we're also invited. Our first opponent is Madrid Rosas RB. So yeah, that's Real Madrid. It may be a pre-season cup, but this will be your first match this season, and the world will be watching. No pressure. I know you have a lot of time to arrange, so I'll leave you to it. Good luck. Training regimes. Sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't find time to explain this in person, but here's what you need to know about the players' training regimes. Currently, the training staff is putting the players through a regime of their own, but you may want to decide for yourself in the case of the approach differs with yours. To change their regimes, go to team management training. We'll probably get onto all of this in a little while. Hello, Roberto Carlos. Let me introduce you to the scouting team. We scour the football world to find new talent according to your needs. Just tell us what you're looking for by going to team management, negotiations and scouting. It will usually take 2 weeks to report back to you. With the information we provide, you should be able to initiate talks with players and their clubs. Managing the budget. Here's a breakdown of your budget, which you'll be in charge of managing. Transfer fees come out of the transfer budget. Similarly, salaries come out of the salary budget. A proportion of the club's income, such as competition prize money, can be distributed to these budgets as you see fit. To choose which budget to distribute the money to, go to manager's office and budget settings. We're going to go and do this after because this needs to be changed for me. Can you not get the option file. What do you mean by that? Recall William Saliba. I don't think you can recall. I'm not too sure. Is the game officially released, or is this EA Access? This is not FIFA, man. This is not FIFA. This is PES. This is not an EA game. The game is PES is officially released though. Your managerial career, great media appearance. The papers can't get enough of you. Now, as your agent, needs to explain some things. You've got the attention of some of the other clubs today, so expect offers to come in. You may want to start thinking about how to respond to them. If you wish to change clubs, let me know in your wish list of future destinations in manager office, manager career, manager offers. I will not be changing clubs purely because I'm only going to be doing one season of this. Then we're going to be getting onto the FIFA and Football Manager stuff. So I'm going to try and get this one season done as quickly as possible. If we can win the league, that's fantastic. But if we don't, as long as we get that top 4 space, I think it's realistic, especially in a manager's first season in charge of a club. So, what we're going to do next is we're going to go to, not game plan. Tell you what, we will go to game plan because I do want to sort out my team. The only thing that I'm going to change is this. We're going to do this. That is literally it. And that. Nope, we're going to do this as well. That is going to be my starting 11 for the time being, okay? Granit Xhaka is probably going to be leaving, as well as Scott Mustafi, and we're going to try and bring in some other signings. Hector Bellerin comes back into the team. I'm a bit shocked, really, because they've given Sead Kolasinac an 83 game rating, whereas they've only given Kieran Tierney a 78. So for now, Sead Kolasinac is the better left back, so I guess I've got to go with him to start off. Be realistic, top 4 on yeah, I think we will get top 4. Who do you think is going to win between Logan and KSI? KSI, my man, all day is going to win that fight. He's going to win that. Question, guys. Question. What do we do with Mesut Ozil? Do we look to sell him on, or do we try and incorporate him into the team? And the way I do that is obviously I just swap around Torreira and Guendouzi, bring the DM up to a cam, and then put Ozil there. But what do we do with Mesut Ozil, guys? Do we sell him or do we keep him? Let me know in the chat right now. Prem players must be overrated. Yalsei says move him on. What's everyone else saying? While you guys are getting your votes in, I'm gonna go over to the negotiations and let's get to listing all the players I don't want. So it's very obvious. I need to change these to position. Where's position? Okay, so that's fine. We'll keep that. We'll get onto Mesut Ozil in a minute. People are saying keep him. Someone said move him on. Granit Xhaka, I'm going to list. It has to be done. And as well as that, Skodra Mustafi also has to be listed. Them two are the only players I really want to get rid of. And maybe Matt Macy. So we're going to list Macy as well. We don't need 3 goalkeepers. 2 is more than enough. Try Ozil in preseason and you can't download the option file for PS4. What do you mean by option file? Do you mean like to get all the official licensing? Is that what you mean? I'm not too sure what you mean. Let me know. But yeah, let's sort out a bit more admin. Let's take a look at the training. Obviously, you can teach specific players to play a specific way this year. And I think you've been able to for a little while, so it's nothing new, to be honest. I'm fairly happy with that. Maybe not to have David Luiz and Socrates as extra frontmen. That's not very helpful. We're gonna have. Is this David Luiz? Yeah. Okay. We'll have him as. We're gonna have him as an anchor man. And as well as that, we're going to also put Socrates on the same. I don't need centre-backs as extra front men. Our strike force is already godly. We don't need that. Everyone claims to be an expert on him and Tierney, and I've never seen Tierney play. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it gets all of the licenses. I'll look into that off stream, man. I'll definitely look into that. I think you need a USB card, whereas I've only got SD cards. So I've just got to figure out a way to work that out. Youth team training. We don't really need to touch that, to be fair, because we're not going to be touching really the youth team at all, but let's just have a look at it anyway because I've not really looked at this. Okay, so I'm imagining these as just randomly generated players because I don't recognize any of these names. Yeah, they're just randomly generated, and we're probably not going to be touching any of these at all unless we eventually decide to do a second season, which I think is highly unlikely. But yeah, let's just get one more thing done. Go to negotiations, not game plan. One more thing done. We're going to set our scouts. So what we're looking for is, anyway, I need some more opinions on Ozil. I've had 3 say keep him and only 1 say move him on. So does that mean we're keeping Ozil? What are you guys saying in the chat? Bolster weaker spots. Yeah, we'll keep that on. What we are also looking for is, what do we need? I know we definitely need a right back to compete with Hector Bellerin because we've only got one recognised right back at the club. Ainsley doesn't count. Things to focus on, still developing. Simple as we'll just bring in a still developing right back to give Hector Bellerin some contest. Keep Ozil, keep Ozil, keep Ozil. Okay, guys, we're going to be keeping Ozil, but he's not going to be starting for now because I want to try and work on what I've got going for myself right now, which is the 4-3-3 with a holding midfielder. But we'll try and change it around where appropriate. What else do we need to look for? What else do we need to look for, guys? Because I'm tempted to just go midfielder and then just try and sign some sort of world-class player, really. Anyone. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just go midfielder and then overall. Let's just YOLO. That's literally all we're going to do. So with that being said, we are going to start simulating and hopefully get into a game within the next few minutes and maybe get some negotiations dealt with. Nope, okay, so we're going to be playing Real Madrid straight away. It was literally the next day. Fair enough. Let me get a bit of chewing gum in. Pre-season chapter 1. What's everyone got to say? Could I make a suggestion? Allowing Reece Nelson to play in this competition will help achieve some of his potential. It's the perfect stage to test a youngster like him. See, I like this. It's the assistant managers giving advice, and that's what it adds realism to it, and I really like it. And because of that, I'm going to start Reece Nelson. I know most people will want me to say start Pepe against Real Madrid. I mean, it only makes sense, but it is pre-season, and I'm going to start Reece Nelson. Got to listen to my assistant. He's there for a reason. So I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Right, we're going to start Reece Nelson. He's only a 72 and has no picture for some reason. But he'll only be a 72 until I drop him down like that. So he's a bit of a deeper winger as opposed to Aubameyang, who's of course a left wing forward. Now I'm going to change that again. So Aubameyang plays as a second striker as his overall goes up. And that's the sort of thing I want him to be doing. So we're going to... What are we going to do? We need to change this around a little bit because I don't want to be playing a full strength squad in a pre-season game. 4-4-2. This is more... No, this is not 4-4-2. No, not 4-4-2. It's more of a 4-3-3, but Reece Nelson just drops down a little bit to get him the maximum rating that he could. But yeah, let's tell you what. We're not going to start David Luiz. We're going to start Rob Holding. We'll also start Kieran Tierney, and we will keep it at that for now. We're not gonna play Granit Xhaka at all because we just want to get rid of him at this point. I'm tempted to start Joe, but this is Real Madrid, so I will keep it like this. Actually, let's just say Ceballos can't play against his parent club. We'll start Joe Willett. Let's go for it. Trust in the youth. Here we go. Won't go as far as Martinelli yet. Not just yet, because I want to have Aubameyang there. But let's get into this first game in the PES Master League. This is going to be... This is not Real Madrid. This is Atletico Madrid. Right, okay. I need to get that right. That should have been obvious by the fact that it says red and white, to be fair. So we're not playing Real Madrid. We're playing Atletico. Ryan Taylor has also pointed out. Thank you for that. Wait, get Koulibaly. I don't think that's realistic, if I'm being honest. And I want to keep it realistic. Sorted out the game plan. Socrates is our captain. Okay, fair enough. I'll take that. Let's get into this game. Let's get some score predictions going in the chat, by the way, guys. And if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. Upamenko, he's put, but I know what you meant. If he's in this game, which he should be, that's something we can take a look at, definitely. We'll decide it all after this game. Stever FC says 4-1. I like the confidence in me there. Aguero or Aubameyang? Why are you going to do this to me? Because you know what the answer has to be. It's Sergio Aguero, obviously. But don't ask me these questions, because that's painful. I want to say Aubameyang so badly, but you can't compare him to Sergio Aguero. Ibrahim Mahajir says 5-2. Sorry if I got your name wrong, by the way. I gave it a try. 2-1 Atletico because they have an incredible midfield. Oh, thanks for the confidence, George. Appreciate it. Nah, okay. You got... I've done Kit Clash. Uh-oh. How many of you actually watched Upamecano play? I'm not going to lie, I definitely haven't. But I've heard a lot about him. This could be hard because I've accidentally put it as Kit Clash. Heskey or Crouch. It's got to be the main man, Heskey. Right, I've got This might be a bit of a... Oh, it's not too bad, to be fair. It's bearable, but it is still slightly annoying, so I've got to bear that in mind next time. No kick clash, please. Let's get this underway. Let's just slow it down. Keep it slow. The thing I like about this is, in-game, Arsenal know how to pass around the back. If only we knew how to do that against Watford, we wouldn't have picked up a point yesterday. We would have picked up 3. This is so realistic, you don't understand, guys. Like, it actually feels like I'm watching a live game. Here's Tierney to Joe Willock. Here's Reece Nelson, recommended by the assistant. Plays one into Bellerin. Bellerin goes to whip one in, and it's low and hard. And it goes out for an Arsenal corner. What do you think of the Chelsea youngsters? Ballers. I've got to be honest, absolute ballers. That Tomori guy, what a start. Oh, speaking about what a start, Torreira rarely wins headers, but this time he has, and he's hit the crossbar. What a start that would have been. That is unlucky. Upamecano is not as good as people hype him to be. That may be the case, but you've got to remember he's still young. What's he, 19, 20 years old? So what it is, it's more a case of potential with him. What I'd say is he's a decent player right now, from what I've seen. I'm not going to say I watch him every week, but from what I've seen, he's a decent player right now with world-class potential. And I think that's fair to say. Pinged over. Rob Holding could not get to it, and it's safely into the hands of Bernd Leno. Looking to keep a clean sheet in this first pre-season game. Hopefully we can. Here's Aubameyang into Nelson. Plays it to Willock. That English combination. That's a beautiful ball over to Hector Bellerin. Bellerin, he's just wasted that. Oh, Hector Bellerin nearly winning the ball back for his team there. Needs to get back into position. Here's Saul. Guendouzi chasing now. I'm bringing all the players out of position. That's not good. I need to keep them in position. Otherwise, Atletico are going to punish us. Tierney versus Trippier. Tierney comes out on top. Obviously, Trippier, ex-Tottenham player. What a move. What an interesting move, to be fair. And that's a foul. I think that's Thomas Partey is going to pick up a booking for a foul on Joe Willock, I believe. Let's take a look at this. It looked pretty dirty. I saw him fall over. It's Reece Nelson. That doesn't look anything like Reece Nelson. That's annoyed me. He went down holding his face. I mean, Thomas was like, nah, I can't not. It's hard to argue with him, but that was a bit soft from Reece Nelson. Here's Kieran Tierney. This is a great play from Arsenal. Hector Bellerin now. Pace to Burn. Cuts back inside. Aubameyang goes for the header. Probably should have gone for the bicey or the volley. That would have been better. How's the stream looking for you guys anyway? Is the connection okay? Reece Nelson putting the pressure on. Have Atletico even got out of their own half? Yes, they have now. The minute I said something, they have. Here we go. Let's counter. That's a bit lucky there. Here's Lacazette. Sees Bellerin making that run. Bellerin sees Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson! Oh! How about that? Reece Nelson makes it 1-0 to the Arsenal. What a start by Roberto Carlos's Arsenal team. Bang. Never thought I'd hear that. That's great play. Reece Nelson. Cheeky little finish past Oblak as well. Just how I like it. This Lowski guy's back. Tamid, get out. Why does Nelson look fat? He don't look fat, he just don't look like Reece Nelson. That's what the problem is. This guy looks ginger. That's not Reece Nelson. That's just an imposter. How much effort did they put into his looks? Little to no effort into Reiss Nelson's looks, to be fair, because he's not got a face, he's not got a player picture, and his game face looks nothing like him, and he's got ginger hair, so it looks absolutely nothing like him. I mean, when do you see a black guy with ginger hair? That's just questionable. That's just questionable on its own. Oh, that's great play. Alex Lacazette, remember he was going to go to Atletico Madrid before he joined Arsenal. Aubameyang makes it 2-0. That Obalaka combination. Let's get the celebration in. Bang. 2 quick fire goals from the Gunners. Arsenal 2, Atletico Madrid 0. That would have been helpful in the semi-final a few years ago. But no more said on that one. No more said on that one. But that's a great finish from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And a great pass from Lacazette as well. There we go. Put the pressure on straight away. Let's try and get another goal before the end of this first half. Guendouzi with a tackle. Sees Lacazette making that run. Lacazette going to smack it. Lacazette, that was a bit ambitious. That was probably shouldn't have done that, but I thought YOLO, we're 2-0 up. Is Alvaro Morata, the Chelsea flop himself. I mean, that's in my opinion. Would you guys consider him a Chelsea flop? Switch that. Lovely switch from Reiss Nelson. Hello, Owen. Welcome to the stream, man. That's Guendouzi. Took a bit long on the ball there, and Partey takes it back. There's Saul. Torreira trying to get that ball back, but unable to win it. Great defending from Socrates. Again, if only we could have said that yesterday. It's a great ping over to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Can he get onto the end of it? Nope. Kieran Trippier has just got in the way. Damn it, why are we talking about GCSEs, man? My GCSEs were over a year ago. Great defending there from Rob Holding, but loses the ball. Strong challenge from Matteo Guendouzi, and it's clean. In terms of GCSEs, I got a C in maths. Had to resit English. Passed it, by the way. Got a B this time. Second time of asking, got a B. More than happy with that. And science, I got a C. This is a great play from Arsenal. Atletico have hardly even touched the ball. Here we go. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is not dispossessed. Kieran Tierney cuts it back. In the box. Lacazette, bicycle! Oh my god! Alex Lacazette, so close with the bicycle kick. What a goal! That would have been. That is half time though. Arsenal 2, Athletic Madrid Rosas RB 0, aka Atletico Madrid. We have been all over them so far. Like, it's been a no contest. What a great start Roberto Carlos has had to Arsenal management. My guy, congrats. Thank you, man. Can I take back my score prediction? Yeah, it's never too late to take it back, man. Actually, no. Yeah, you didn't have confidence in me. It's too late to take it back. Take your licks. It's Koke versus Torreira. Koke comes out on top. Nelson putting that pressure on early. Don't. There was no need for that, Ryan. I'm not going to do a Watford. I'm not bottling a 2-0 lead. Here's Guendouzi. See Lacazette running. Lacazette's got the pace over Hermoso. I don't know what happened there. He just seemed to fall over the ball. Probably going to make some changes soon. Obviously, it's pre-season. It's just about match fitness at this point. Oh, Rob Holding, great defending. Super Rob. I love this passing. He's onside. Aubameyang cuts inside, goes for the finesse, and Oblak catches. Right, bring on Martinelli. Okay, yeah, I was actually gonna do that, to be fair, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring Aubameyang off, give him a break. He's got his goal, should be happy with that. Where's Martinelli? We'll bring Martinelli on, not as a second striker, but as a left wing forward. And Guendouzi's the most tired out of all of them, so I'm gonna do this. Going to give Mesut Ozil a chance. Going to change this around. Attacking mid. Torreira, defensive mid. Pepe. Okay. No, not Pepe, sorry. Pepe is also going to come on, though. Reece Nelson's had a very good game. Again, getting his goal. Thank you to the assistant manager. But it's time for Nico Pepe. 3 changes. Left wing, right wing. Cam, let's do this. Let's see how Gabriel Martinelli does before the season starts as well. Because if he does well enough in pre-season, he might have a sniff at the first team in the league. Here's Hector. Great defending. Sees Lacazette running out wide. Lacazette going to use that pace. Cuts it back. Great defense. Oh, that's a foul. What was I talking about? Great defending. Hermoso with a challenge. And he's going to pick up a yellow card. It's very easy to get cards in this game. The referees are way too strict for me. That's probably one of the criticisms that I have of this game. It's very easy to get a card. I mean, there's nothing about that that's card worthy for me, but I'm not going to complain. I've got a free kick. Right, so we can either... No, we're not going to go for goal. Edge of the box? Nah, let's just slice one in. Ozil into Willock. Joe Willock with a header into the hands of Oblak. Here's Martinelli. First touch. Ah, that's not great. Not a great start from Gabriel Martinelli. Rob Holding doing well again. That's better from Martinelli. Not as much from Lacazette though. Oh, Lacazette wins the ball. Steals it. Lacazette trying to cut in, but Jimenez denies him the opportunity. Pepe with the afterburners on. Here we go. Smacked upfield. Holding. Defensive wall in this game. Oh, that's a bit of a dive, in it. That's a bit of a dive. That's definitely not a yellow card. Come on. Let's take a look at this. That's a bit of a dive. Have a word, ref. That's unacceptable behaviour right there. Trippier with a free kick on the edge of the box. He can take one, as we all know. Throwback to last summer. But the only thing that's hit there is Gabriel Martinelli's nose. We'll take a corner. Or they'll take a corner, should I say. Koke to take. Whipped in nicely. And it's not met the head of anyone. So we'll go out for an Arsenal throw-in. Here's Ozil. Oh, taking a little bit longer on the ball than expected. Here's Bellerin. Pepe, make that run, make that run, make that run. Wow, that's a poor ball made to Bellerin. Here we go. Lacazette into Martinelli. Martinelli takes it past his man. Gabriel Martinelli! Wow. How has he not scored there? Bit awkward. That's great play from Lacazette. And it was all good until the finish. Martinelli needs to do a little bit better there, if you ask me. We'll make some changes again in a minute. Let's win that ball, Mesut. It's Koke. Great defending. Oh no, Koke's got past his man. Alvaro Morata takes a shot. What a save from Berleno. Can't stop it from being a corner though. That's a fantastic save from Berleno there though. Let's take another look at this. Koke twisting and turning. Morata takes the shot. Quick reactions from the German. Apparently can punch through the goalpost as well. Take a look at the game plan. I'll make a few last changes. Nah, let's not do that. We'll bring Sayad on. We'll bring Sayad on for Tierney. He's had a very good game. And then finally, we'll bring. I know we said about him not being able to play against his parent club, but we'll bring on Ceballos. Camera angle did me wrong there. Yeah, no, I like this live broadcast one though. It's just something I have to get used to because if the game's aesthetically pleasing for me, then I tend to enjoy it more. Oh! That's accidentally slid in there, but it seems to work out. Here's Martinelli again. Going to go on his own. He's got an option in Lacazette. He's still going to go on his own. Martinelli, the whole way through. Martinelli! Oh, it's taken a deflection. Oh, he ran through the entire pitch on his own and it took a little bit too long to shoot and it's cost me. I should have released the trigger there. Because ultimately, that could have been 3-0. That was nothing like Martinelli either. Speaking of the devil, he's going to take the corner. Kolasinac needs to get to this. Use that strength. Oh, that's a bit of a bad challenge there from Rob Holding. I didn't need to do that. He's probably going to pick up a yellow card for that as well. Yep, Rob Holding receives a booking for that. No, what? If he gives the yellow card for that, that's silly. Yeah, he can't give a yellow card for that. That's hardly even a foul. Let's take a look at this. Alright, maybe there was. Roberto Carlos out. It's time to go. We're winning 2-0. What's the problem? Uh-oh. No! Oh, great defending from Kolasinac. Here's Martinelli. Look at the pace. Puts it over to Lacazette. Ah, it's not a great ball. There's Ozil getting into him there. Here's Trippier. Puts one in. Oh, that's a good goal from Atletico Madrid. Correa with a goal. Trippier with the assist. Picked up the ball. They want another one and we need to be careful now. We need to be very careful. We can't bottle this. Say Kolasinac just standing still there. Rob Holding, for me, probably could have got a foot in. Could have risked an own goal, however. But ultimately, that's a pretty good goal, I guess. We just got to be careful. They're going to bring on Arias now for Trippier. Defensive reinforcements, even though they're now only a goal behind. Here's Bellerin. Pepe. Ozil. Lovely play. All the way across the other end of the pitch. Oh, low and hard across the floor, but Pepe couldn't get his foot onto it. Oh, took one in the stomach there, Socrates. Took that like a man. Here's Mesut Ozil winning the ball back. Sees Nicolas Pepe over the top. Martinelli's in the box on his own. Gabriel Martinelli! There we go! Game, set and match. Gabriel Martinelli gets his goal. And a well-worked goal it was. Bang! Pepe with the assist. Martinelli with a goal. The new signings running wild. Nicolas Pepe has his real game face. Yes, he does, man. He does. It's a great ball over from Mesut Ozil. Another great ball from Pepe. And a lovely diving header finish from the young Brazilian Gabriel Martinelli. There we go. Win that over the other side. Lovely play. Into Martinelli again. Ozil. Pepe. Martinelli. Ah, Lacazette's offside. I think the referee's going to blow his whistle any minute now, though. What I'm probably going to do, by the way, is next we've got Fiorentina. Probably going to get some business done in the transfer window. Sim the game against Fiorentina and play the game against Juventus. But I'm trying to figure out how this will work for time. If I can play all three, then fantastic. But I need to get this done before 8 o'clock. And to be fair, I probably should be able to get that done. It's cool. Anyway, full time. Arsenal 3, Atletico 1. Goals from Reece Nelson, Aubameyang, and Martinelli. And for Atletico, a goal from Angel Correa. What a performance from Roberto Carlos' Arsenal side. Debut win. Yes, it's only pre-season, but shut up, it's Atletico Madrid. Anyone predict 3-1? Did anyone predict that? Let me know in the chat. In other games, Juventus beat Fiorentina in a Serie A. All Serie A clash 4-2. Which means they go top of the International Champions Cup table. Hopefully we can change that. So we're going to be simulating a few days. No activity in the window yet unless there's some on this day. No, still no activity. Reece Nelson scores a wonder goal. I don't know about wonder goal, but it was a nice finish. Mesut Ozil's role change. I'm sure you're aware, but Mesut Ozil's team role has now changed. He should make a great smart player. He should make a great smart player in my opinion, to be honest. The rest of the squad already think of him in that role already. So yeah, I don't fully understand these player roles, but they're considering Mesut Ozil a smart player. Okay, fair enough, that's understandable. What's happening, Frank? How are you? Kieran, how's it going, man? David Luiz to be transferred to Chelsea B. He's only just got here, mate. I don't know what that's about. You're chatting rubbish. Let's take a look at this. Need to get this wrapped up before 8. To be safe, just in case there is any other transfer activity, we're gonna skip this game. Apologies if you don't want to see games get skipped, but in my defence, it's a good game that we're skipping it for in Juventus. The return of Aaron Ramsey, and like Cristiano Ronaldo, and we won the game 1-0 anyway. So there we go. We get the W. I keep saying Real Madrid. Juventus draw with Atletico Madrid. I think means we go top of the International Champions Cup. Now, if we can secure a win against Juventus, we finish top. And is it a knockout? Is it a knockout system in this tournament? I'm not too sure, but we'll just have to find out after this game, I guess. Top English transfer, English league transfer. Cardinale has joined Tottenham for 4.6 million. Cheapskates. Yeah, let's take a look at the team selection. We want a pretty strong team. Look at the state of that squad, and not even starting Aaron Ramsey, and it's still scary. That's actually scary to look at. We need to go all out for this game. We might have to use a very strong squad. We're going to chuck Nicolas Pepe in. We're actually going to start Mesut Ozil. We're going to switch the attacking formation. And I think we'll stay with Tierney because he's got to have that pace to handle, Douglas Costa. Ouch. Kolasinac had no chance against him, to be fair. And as well as that, we're going to start David Luiz as well. Try and shut up all this transfer rumour talk. And we will not start Joe Willock. I mean, he had a good game, but we'll start Ceballos this time. And change to a DM, and we'll start with that. Let's get some more predictions in, guys. What are we saying? Juventus versus Arsenal. Let's make sure there's no kit clash. There is no kit clash, just to confirm. But we're going to do this. I want to use this kit. I want to use the away kit. So we're going to do this. Bang. There we go. And let's get right into it. Shout out to Keemstar. 3-1 Arsenal, 3-2 Arsenal, 2-1 Arsenal in this game. Okay, I'm lacking the confidence again. This is for the International Champions Cup, so whoever wins this will win the cup itself. And I didn't want to see that face. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is going to have a field day against David Luiz, ain't he? Okay, important game. A much more important than I expected. A trophy's up for grabs. Now, if we can start the season with a trophy, yes, it's only a pre-season trophy. I know. But starting the season with any trophy is fantastic. You know this. Roberto Carlos or Pirlo, two completely different players there, man. Two different positions. But I actually watched Pirlo play. Roberto Carlos was a bit before my time, so I'm going to have to say Pirlo for the sake of that question. Arsenal lose 3-1. I'm not liking this lack of confidence, guys. I'm not. Sad to see that Aaron Ramsey hasn't started, though. I would have liked to have seen him start. Mauricio Sarri, of course, the manager of Juventus. Is it too late now to say sorry? I'll shut up. Anyway, let's get into this one. Obviously, they're going to be a much harder not much harder challenge than Atletico, but, you know, they've still got, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Nicolas Pepe. Trying to cut inside, unable to. Lacazette tries to square it back to him, but it's gone all the way outside the box. Here's Bentancur into De Sciglio. Here's Pjanic. Mario Mandzukic. That's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa versus Kieran Tierney. Tierney's done well to win the ball there. Here we go, Arsenal. Very up and down, very early on in the game. Here's Bellerin. Pepe. Gonna go on his own. Pepe versus Rabiot, and Rabiot wins it. Oh, great play. Lacazette, no, he couldn't get a hold of the ball. Are you playing or the computer? It's me playing, man. It's Hector Bellerin versus Cristiano Ronaldo. Hector Bellerin wins that battle. Takes on Ronaldo as well and wins again. I can't believe what I've just seen. Hector Bellerin successfully took on Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Mesut Ozil. Going to line up a shot. Mesut Ozil takes a deflection off of Matthias de Ligt, and Arsenal have a corner. You should have started Mustafinho. Nah, I'm alright. I don't want to lose 4-0. Great defending there from Juventus. And I don't want Aubameyang taking the corner kick, do I? I want Mesut Ozil on that one. Let's curl one in. Great cross. Lacazette with a header. Tierney on the edge of the box. Control. Shoots. Tierney takes a deflection again, and we'll take another corner. We will take another corner. Can you imagine if Tierney had put that in for his first goal? It looked like it was going in as well if it wasn't for Miralem Pjanic's head. I've just accidentally taken it with Aubameyang. What an idiot. Could work though. Lacazette. Tierney on the edge of the box again. Controls it. I meant to cross that and I accidentally shot. That's my bad. David Luiz versus Mandzukic. David Luiz wins that one. Ceballos. Gives the ball straight to De Sciglio's feet. Here's Tierney. Oh, tries to go for the Megs, but unsuccessful. Here's Ozil winning the ball into Aubameyang. Aubameyang's got pace to burn, as we all know. Gonna cut inside now into Ceballos. Ceballos sees Lacazette. Lacazette gonna take it, try and take it around the defender. Taken down. Ozil, edge of the box, goes for the shot and just over. Do you plan to go to away games in the Europa League? If I can get tickets and travel, that's essential. Yeah, 100%. But until that happens, I've got no chance. Here's Tierney into Ozil. Didn't mean to play it there. Wanted to play it to Pepe, but it went to Lacazette. Here's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Was that like a La Croqueta? Here's Mandzukic trying to take it past David Luiz. David Luiz, he's taking it past. Oh my God. Mario Mandzukic has made it 1-0. And I don't even know what I've just witnessed. I love the celebrations on this game, but now's not the time. What happened? Douglas Costa completely murked Tierney. Mandzukic took it past David Luiz, give it a nutmeg, spun him, and then put it into the side netting. Mandzukic has completely and utterly destroyed David Luiz there. Let's take a look at this. Slices it through his legs, spins him, and Leno had no chance. David, mate. Careful. Careful. Remember the Europa League. Glad I get to see Chelsea play on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Cheers for that. There's Aubameyang. Needs to get back into this now. Hector Bellerin. Gonna get it in the first time. Lacazette in the box. Lacazette! That's a save from Perrin. But Lacazette wins it back. Pushes it forward. In the box again. Oh, nearly goes over Perrin. That's going to be a goal kick. Here's Mandzukic versus David Luiz again, and David Luiz is just trying to break him at this point. Here's Lacazette. Sees Pepe making that run. Pepe, Nicolas Pepe is through, cuts inside, Pepe! That's a terrible, terrible shot from Nicolas Pepe. He should have scored that. That's poor. He needs to be better than that. Cristiano Ronaldo puts it out for an Arsenal throw-in. Bellerin. It's Tierney. Tierney going to go on his own. Lines up the shot. Kieran Tierney forces a save out of Perrin again. He loves these edge of the box shots. Just like what he did against Liverpool. I'm assuming you mean that Pepe chance. It was very similar, yeah, I get ya. But this time it wasn't Virgil van Dijk. I think that just felt like scoring a goal. Hence why he didn't score the actual goal itself. Just dribbling past Van Dijk. There's Pepe. Flicks it forward. Bellerin. Oh, I thought he kept it on. Oh, keep that on, Kieran. Oh, that's a poor ball from... Who's that? It's not Bellerin, it's Socrates. That's a foul from Tierney there. There's no point of even denying it. Costa has caused problems for Tierney in this game. Maybe I should have gone with Sayad. Is that a corner or a goal kick? Alright, goal kick, fair enough. There's Pepe into Lacazette. Lacazette can take this past Matthias de Ligt. Or can he? Tries to. Plays it into Pepe instead. Nicolas Pepe bodied off the ball. Way too easy. Bellerin wins it. High up the pitch. Cannot keep a hold of it though. Alexandra does well there, and that's half time. A 25th minute goal from Mario Mandzukic makes it 1-0 at the half-time break to Juventus. We need to step up. Mario Mandzukic almost ended David Luiz's career before the season had even started with that goal. Through his legs, spun him, and it was just unstoppable for Leno. Like, I can't even blame Leno for that. I mean, I wouldn't have even blamed him if he would have just let him score, because it was just too dirty what he did to David Luiz. But we're gonna start this second half straight away. No changes just yet, but we're gonna have to make changes in just a minute, because we'll give Tierney an extra 10 minutes. But if he can't handle Costa, then it's gonna have to be Sayad. Oh, that's not a great start. Didn't want it there, but it worked. It's alright. Here's Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil sees Lacazette. Can we get this off to a good start? Lacazette! There we go! Alex Lacazette makes it 1-0 almost directly from kickoff. And that's a great finish from the Frenchman. Alex Lacazette. Look at the selflessness from Mesut Ozil. That's a cheeky little finish from Alex. Cheeky little finish. Maybe take Pepe off and put Reece on. Again, I'm gonna give it until the 55th, 60th minute, and then I'm gonna make changes then. Yeah, Pepe hasn't had a great game, I can't lie, so that might be a shout. Reece Nelson obviously scored against Atletico, so maybe it might be worth bringing him on to save the day here. Here's Ronaldo. Been fairly quiet in this game, to be fair. Hasn't cut in much. Hasn't caused much of a threat, he says, as Ronaldo puts one in. But Dani Ceballos has got that covered. There's Aubameyang. Ceballos plays it forward. Pepe inside, line up the shot. Nicolas Pepe. Oh my God! Who needs Reece Nelson when Pepe can put him in from 25 yards out? Who's he looking for? He's looking for that top left-hand corner. That's what he's looking for, and he's found it. Top left corner saying, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?" Pepe's like, yeah. Yeah, it is. Found ya. Let's take a look at this again. Perrin had no chance. Perrin had no chance. And Pepe finally gets that goal. And he needed that. He absolutely needed that. Matuidi comes on for Bentancur again. Not seeing no Aaron Ramsey. It's a bit gutting. But how about that for a turnaround? It's been a different Arsenal in the second half. I love it. Don't know what Roberto Carlos has said at that second half, but something's right. It's Hector Bellerin. Into Pepe. I don't know why Pepe stopped running there. Here's Rabiot. Rabiot sees Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes it past Tierney. And Arsenal foul Mario Mandzukic. And Mesut Ozil's going to have a word with the ref. I thought referee was going to book him for something silly there. Do you want Emery out? Absolutely not. Simple question for me. Like, it's way too early to be saying all of that. Time to make some changes. We're going to give Tierney a rest because he's had his work cut out for him against Douglas Costa. Bring on Sayad. We're not going to take off Pepe now because if he can keep scoring like that, I've got no reason to take him off. Howard, Reece Nelson wouldn't be very good on the right. Okay. We'll keep it like that for now. We'll look in about 20 minutes time, see if we can make any more changes. Frank, will you be going to the Carabao Cup match against Nottingham Forest? Yes, I will be, man. I bought my ticket the other day. You will see me there. Pjanic should take the free kick. We all know how he is with free kicks, but this is a bit far out. He's not stopped him from going for it, and he's forced to save out of Leno. Okay, no more free kicks for Juventus, please. That's not nice to face. Lovely turn from Mesut. Oh, no, unsuccessful. Here's Laka into Pepe. Pepe sees Hector Bellerin's run. Bellerin's run out on the edge into the box. Whipped in nicely. Maybe not nicely. Will we get top 4? Yes, I keep saying this. I think we will get top 4, man. Oh, no. Oh, Ronaldo nearly put himself in there. Here's Pepe. Sees Lacazette. Lacazette. First time. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have taken a touch and then banged it. But I saw the stars. I saw the stars shining again. And I went for the glory. Would have been a very similar goal to one scored by a certain former Arsenal striker. Won't mention his name. Dutch. Here's Kolasinac. Pepe. First time. Nicolas Pepe forces a save out of Perrin. Which stand, Frank? Want to see from where I'm going to be sitting. I'm going to be in the junior gunners section towards the clock end. I think I'm block 28. Pepe played in. Nicolas Pepe, can he make it free? Nicolas Pepe has made it free. He's there we go. There we go. Looks like Lacazette was kissing Pepe's chest there. Don't know what's going on there, but no comment on that one. Yeah, that's a brilliant ball from Socrates. Pepe controls it with ease and slots it past Perrin. He was never missing that in a million years. Even after that chance against Liverpool, he was never missing this one. Control, bang, game over. Has to be now. Arsenal 3, Juventus 1. And Danilo is coming on now. Former Manchester City fullback, of course. Oh, off the ball incident there. Mesut Ozil, there was no need for that. Here's Mandzukic. Kolasinac with a good defending there. Great defending again from Ceballos, but he hasn't won it fully. Here's Danilo. Douglas Costa. Into Matuidi. Matuidi getting past his man. Not fully cleared by Ceballos. Douglas Costa puts one in. Ronaldo! Ronaldo in the box! Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it was always going to score, wasn't he? Cristiano Ronaldo was always going to score. Juventus 2, Arsenal 3. It was inevitable, guys. It was always going to happen, and now we just have to be solid defensively because we can't bottle the lead. I don't know what was happening. It just controlled it, and it was just game over from there. Will you play FIFA 20? Yes, I will be playing FIFA 20. I will be. 100%. Keep the score the same way as my prediction. I mean, I'll try, and I won't stop myself from scoring. So, thankfully, Douglas Costa has come off, but it's for Bernardeschi, who could cause just as many problems. We're going to look into making some changes in just a minute, just to solidify the squad a little bit. I didn't mean to go there. Did not mean. I tried to go in the middle to Mesut Ozil, but for some reason it put it to a 40-mile offside Lacazette. Ronaldo is overrated. Okay, Aiden. I don't think much light can be shed on that one. It's a bit of a sticky one still. Here's Bernardeschi into Danilo. Kolasinac winning that ball back. Get it up the pitch, Sayad. Well done. Lacazette into Aubameyang. Ah, that's poor. Aubameyang's been very quiet in these two games. Very quiet. Pepe chasing a hat-trick. He's got 10 minutes to do so. And that will go out for Juventus throw-in. Bellerin wins that convincingly. Wanted to control that a little bit better there. Here's Ronaldo. Great challenge from Torreira. Ronaldo complaining, no surprise there, but it's a good challenge. There's no point in complaining about that one. Aubameyang tries to take it past his man, but how was he offside? Narrowly offside was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It's Bernardeschi. Matuidi. Mesut Ozil wins that ball back. Aubameyang sees Lacazette running over. That's a poor ball from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang looks tired. I'm going to bring him off. I know there's only like 2 minutes left. I'm going to bring him off. He's got no fitness bar left. I feel sorry for making him play that long. Alright, we'll bring on Martinelli again. Obviously scored his goal. And you know what? We're going to bring on Ainsley. Pepe deserves a rest. And it's something different. Let's give Ainsley Maitland now as a shout. At right mid, as opposed to fullback or centre mid. Can you make an impact before he goes off, Aubameyang? I think he's too tired to do anything. Here's Bernardeschi. Stopped by Sayad. He's not too tired to make a little... Yeah, he is. At this rate, no one's going to get on because the ball ain't going out. Great defending for Ceballos. Aubameyang trying to make the runs and he's just not got the energy. I like the commitment, but chill. Here's Mandzukic. Oh, it'll be heartbreaking. Oh, no. Careful. No! I wanted to go to Leno. Oh, no. It's a corner and they've got Ronaldo and Mandzukic in the box. Ronaldo in the corner, apparently, but they've got Mandzukic in the box. Oh, get this clear. Oh, my God! Ah, Leno, I love you. How was he saved that? Open header for Mandzukic. Hits the ground. And Leno with the reactions. If he can keep this out now, this last corner, he's a god and he's won us the International Champions Cup. Whipped in. David Luiz gets it clear. Blow the whistle, ref. Ramsey, no! Don't do this! I didn't realise he was on. Oh, hold it. Hold the ball. I didn't even realise Ramsey was on. And that is full time. And Arsenal have won the International Champions Cup of Asia. What a way to start off the series. Two very entertaining games. And Roberto Carlos has had a successful start to his management career. Not just at Arsenal, but a genuine start of it. That's always great. Look at David Luiz waxing that bald head. Socrates, the captain, holding up the International Champions Cup. Is this the first of many pieces of silverware that Roberto Carlos has the chance to win this season? We'll find out very soon. We're not going to play another game in this episode, but we're going to be simming up to the next one. Let's see if we can get some transfer activity, but we're not going to be playing another game. So just letting you guys know now. But we're going to try and get some transfers done. If Emery fails to secure top 4 this season after Bellerin, Holdy and Tierney come in, he should just walk away. I think he'll be sacked if he don't get top 4, personally. That's not me saying I think he should be, but if he don't get top 4, I do think he will be sacked. The fans and press love Reece Nelson in the International Champions Cup. I'm sure he's gained some confidence from the experience. I was surprised at his performance as you were. Roberto Carlos with his coffee and iPad. Alex Grimaldo has joined Manchester City. Negotiations. There's been some news. Okay, so there's some offers coming in for our players. One for Socrates from Wolverhampton. That is not happening. He's not the defender I want to sell. And neither is David Luiz, and definitely not back to the Chelsea team that I bought him from, especially this early on. Neither of them, I want neither of them to leave. So, no offers in for players that I actually want to leave. But we have some players coming in here. So, Marco Reus. Okay. I didn't think about this. I have a proposal for you guys. I have a proposal. I'm not going to say nothing just yet. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I might as well tell you now because it's not going to let me do it. Damn it. I wanted to put like 30 million plus Ozil. Guys, I'm going to go for this. I'm actually going to go for Marco Reus. I think it's fairly realistic. Fairly. Not extremely realistic, but fairly realistic. You can't offer a player more than 3 years. Okay, we'll go with 2 years then. This player had a good impression of our club. Doesn't want a release fee, which is fantastic. I don't think they're going to accept £30 million. We'll go with £40 million to start off with. And we'll start off with this deal. Hopefully we can get something in for Marco Reus. I am back. Gary... Oh, I'm not going to read out that name. I'm not going to read out that name. Maddison's back up if they don't work out. Yes, if Reus don't work out, then I'll probably will go for Maddison. That's a shout, to be fair. And as well as that, we're going to go and make a bid for a right back. And I'm going to go with a Tau, because he's a player I've used a lot on FIFA, actually. I've got his team of the season card, and I like him on there. So it's probably worth looking at on this game. Now, for a backup defender, I'm going to go 3 years. He wants a release fee. I can't really negotiate that, apart from make it lower, which I definitely don't want to do. We'll see if we can win him with this. Hopefully we can. 16 million for a backup right back is not that bad. Okay, let's proceed. Team management. We've already done all negotiation stuff. Management career. Past glories. We've won the International Champions Cup once. Happy with that. Messages. What messages have we got? Obviously about the scout results. We've already looked through that though. And we will proceed forward. See if we can get some offers in for players that we actually want to sell. That would be fantastic, please. Okay, so it looks like we're not going to be getting any. It looks like we're not going to be getting them offers for players that we want to sell, because that is the end of the episode. We're in time to start. Sorry, I've gone quiet because I'm thinking something. It makes more sense to start the next episode on the Premier League. So, bonus game. We're going to be playing this game against PSV. Surprise! I just looked at something. It said negotiations are broken down for Atal. Oh, but our Reus offer has been accepted. And you know what that means? If I accept this, which I have. Marco Reus has signed for Arsenal. I never thought I'd say that, but we've done it. Reus is a gooner. And there's been a breakdown in negotiations with the towel, so we won't be getting a towel. But let's take a look at the scouting again. That's a big signing. Marco Reus. We've been chasing him for years. And who gets it done? Roberto Carlos. That's who gets it done. Gets the job done. Roberto Carlos. How many times am I going to say that? I'm going to shut up now. This is their demands. So this is what I'm going to offer for Bustos. We need to get right back in. I'm not really bothered about who, to be fair, because he's only going to be back up to Hector. You have done a mad thing. I know I have. Do I have him for the game? No. Do I have him for the game? Can he make his debut against PSV? Please? He can't make his debut against PSV, unfortunately, which means you're going to be seeing Marco Reus make his debut against Wolves in the next episode. So I'm very sorry that you're not going to be able to say that. But these things happen, I'm afraid. You're getting sacked in the morning. What do you mean I'm getting sacked in the morning? I just signed Marco Reus. Behave yourself. What we're going to do, we're going to mix and match the team around here. I know it doesn't really make any... It does make sense. It's European qualifiers. We're going to start Emi, because he's going to be our European... He's going to be our cup goalkeeper, so we're going to play Emi Martinez. We're gonna start Sayed this time because Kieran Tierney's probably started all 3 games. At the back, we are gonna go for Chambers and Holding. We're gonna keep Hector Bella in there. We're gonna start Guendouzi. We're gonna be somewhat attacking in this game, so I'm gonna switch him from a DMF to a central midfielder. Terrell will go on the bench instead of him. We need to change this around quite a bit. We actually need to get fullbacks like real quick. So Mustafi will come off, Nelson will come on, and so will look for Socrates or David Luiz. David Luiz got completely turned, so we need to have it. He needs to take a nap. So David Luiz is not going to be travelling for this game, and we'll go with that team. We'll do that. Ozil testimonial, you know. Nah, not yet. He's not going to be leaving because no one wanted him to leave. But now that I've made that signing of Marco Reus, maybe it's something we look into. Let me know in the chat. Do we look at selling Ozil now that I've signed Marco Reus? But yeah, here we go. We're going to go with our... Can we go with our third kit? Not their away kit. Can we go with our third kit? Does that clash in any way? It doesn't really clash. So we're going to go with our third kit. I like this kit, so we're going to use this. I know it's the start of the season, but which expensive player would you say has been the bigger flop? Pepe or Maguire? I'm not going to lie, I haven't watched Manchester United properly this season, apart from the game against Chelsea. In that game, Maguire was quite good. So, I'm not going to answer that one, because I don't think that's very fair, because I've not watched both teams fully. Obviously, I've watched Pepe, but not a lot of Maguire. I saw him in the England game, but England don't count, so I'm not going to answer that question, I'm sorry. You're Frank, right? Yes, I'm Frank. Who did you think it was? That does not look anything like Emiliano Martinez, by the way. But this is the qualifiers for PES's version of the Champions League, which we didn't actually qualify for. But I think we've only got one European competition. So if they put us in it, I'm not going to complain. It's just another trophy for us to try and win. But PSV are going to be just as up for it as we are. Come on, you Gunners. Let's chase this down quickly. High intensity to start things off. Bellerin wins that, and that's a foul apparently. I don't know where. PES or FIFA? I've literally only played 2 games of the FIFA 20 demo so far. One Volta game and one normal game. So I've not played PES. I've not played FIFA 20 a lot, but I've played PES for the past week. So I'm going to go with PES for now. But that's obviously probably going to change when FIFA comes out. There's Pepe. Control that. He controlled it nicely. Turned away from his man. And here's Aubameyang. All the space in the world to run into. Going to cut inside. Ah, unsuccessful from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Afellay. Remember when this guy was like meant to be the next big thing? Ibrahim Afellay. And didn't he end up at Stoke? His Lacazette. I remember there was a time where Stoke had more Champions League winners in their squad than, like, I think it was like Arsenal, Man City and Chelsea combined or something like that. Imagine. Most overrated player in the Prem, Jordan Henderson.
Amen.
I'm not saying he's a bad player, but I'm pretty sure that Liverpool fans think he's this world-class CDM, and he's really not. He's average at best for me. He's just got this Liverpool just have this captain's vision of him, obviously, because he's their captain. But if you ask me, if I had to choose between two of them, Milner or Henderson, it would be Milner. When cutting in, I like to press R1. That's what I've been doing, man. It's Pepe. Going to go for a similar goal to what he scored against Juventus. Someone takes one in the face and Pepe don't get his goal. Here's Bruma. Kolasinac not letting him get past. And Ceballos trying to fight Gutierrez off the ball. That's a better aggressive. It's just shoulder to shoulder. Bellerin making that run forward. Ceballos to Bellerin. Win that side, well done. Aubameyang gonna flick that above. Controls it nicely. Plays Kolasinac through. Kolasinac to whip one in into Lacazette. Cannot get his head to it. Obama who? Obama where? What do you mean? Lacazette, first time. Oh my God, what a finish from Alexander Lacazette. I did not see that coming, but that's a beautiful finish. The power on that. There we go, what a start. Obama who? Obama what? Obama blood clot Yang. There we go. It's not even Aubameyang that scored. I just wanted to say it. Sign a Kanji. I'm not really looking to sign centre backs right now, man. It's great play for the goal though. Look, sexy finish from the sexy finish. Just sexy finish. That's all I've got to say. Chambers with good defence. What? Where's the foul there, ref? You are childish. You know that. Who do you think will win the Prem? City or Liverpool? Norwich. Norwich City. Norwich City are going to win the Premier League. No, I'm joking. I think Liverpool are going to win it. Here's Lacazette trying to set up an Arsenal counter. Sees Aubameyang. Aubameyang should be leaving Dumfries for dead, but Dumfries seems to be able to keep up with a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang apparently. And he's just bodied him off the ball. Who is this Dumfries guy? I know he's fast, but not Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang fast. There's Dumfries again. Both of them just trip up. Chambers, good defending. Aubameyang. Oh, it's a great ball into Aubameyang from Lacazette. Aubameyang one-on-one with the keeper. Oh, he's hit the post. No way, Pierre. How have you missed that? It's Ceballos. Lacazette. Oh, he tried to flick that up. How has Aubameyang missed that? I can't believe it. Mesut Ozil, edge of the box. Oh, LDM movements. I don't want to talk about that guy, man. He's nutmegged me 3 times. 3 times. And the thing is, I've not even met him 3 times. He's still nutmegged me more times than I've met him. I'm going to get him back one day. Why is your manager Roberto Carlos? It's because you get to choose in PES. You don't choose what your manager looks like. You choose from a list of ex-legends and managers. Like there's Diego Maradona, there's Cruyff, there's Ruud Gullit, Roberto Carlos. But obviously, it was a choice for me between Johan Cruyff and Roberto Carlos. And the chat chose Roberto Carlos, so that's who we went with. Okay, let's get this forward. Pepe. Gonna run on his own. Nicolas Pepe. Pepe. Still going. Pepe. Too much elevation. This guy really wants me to buy Zaha. MBI. Oh my G. Sorry if I've not been ignoring you purposefully. I've generally just seen it. But there's no need for me to buy Zaha. But can I ask you to please stop spamming Zaha? Otherwise I'll have to time you out, and I don't really want to do that. I'll take a foul, please, ref. Here's Callum Chambers. Great touch. Pepe. Olaka. Oh, that would have been beautiful. The play was stupendous. That would have been nice. Tried to toe poke it into that bottom left corner, but it was just not meant to be. Bellerin looked fair to me, but you know how these refs are. KSI gonna knock out Logan Paul. Najaf, you were 100% correct. Lacazette out wide to Bellerin, back into Lacazette. Oh, please go for the bicycle. You go for the bicycle. There's no need to head the ball there. But then again, there's no need to break your back in a preseason. It's not even a preseason friendly. There's no need to break your back in a qualifier, so maybe don't do the bicycle. Any tips for A level? I'm afraid I didn't do A level, so I'm probably not the best person to give advice on that. You need GCSE advice from someone who failed the majority of the GCSEs but still manages to give out good advice anyway. Let me know. Ozil. Oh, he's taken out completely there. That would have been a nice move if he would have got through. And there's not that was a genuine dirty challenge. Is he not gonna book him? Okay, ref. I see how it is. I see how it is. That would have been nice if Ozil got through there. He completely took out his ankles. Are you do FIFA 20 career mode as well? Yes, that's what I'll be doing. Right, let's try and get this in. Mesut Ozil. Ozil hits. Oh, it hits the wall. If that didn't hit that wall, that was going straight in the top left. I want to take a look at this on the screen. Only just hits the wall when it goes over. Aubameyang taking corners again. This needs to stop. Bellerin. Hector Bellerin. Oh, that's another save. Is that Zoe in goal? Right, let's take Aubameyang off of corners. Ozil on corners. Whip one in. Head on it. Guendouzi. Oh, it's Unastall is their goalkeeper. Never heard of him. If they added Righty in this game, using him as a manager would be great. Yeah. PES have those licenses. No, not PES. FIFA have those licenses. We were just talking about this earlier. Actually, they should have added Arsene Wenger. Aubameyang's in the box. Open. Oh, I could not get the ball through to him. There's Ozil. Sees Aubameyang. Aubameyang cuts it back. Ah, could not get past Dumfries. Oh, wins it. Aubameyang puts it in. Ah, control. Lacazette. Oh, what was that? Don't change the Don't change the tactics. We love Frankie ball. That's the new one, yeah. What, Frankie ball? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Forget Sarri ball. Forget Emery ball. It's Frankie ball. Oh, what a save from Emi Martinez. Make a super sub. Alright, cool. We'll make a sub. Don't know about super sub because who's on our bench? Alright, maybe Torreira counts. So we'll bring Torreira on. We'll bring Ozil off for now. We've got a 1-0 lead. We'll take that going into the home leg. So, yeah, let's bring this down to DMF. And we're gonna bring Nelson on as well. We're gonna bring him back on, drop him a little bit further down so he gets his full potential rating, and we'll go with that. Do you think Holden and Bellerin will make a big impact on the defence? 100%. Bellerin specifically, but also Holden. Played short. There's Bruma. Callum Chambers out to meet him. Gets past Callum Chambers. Here's Rosario. Reece Nelson wins that ball back. That's a ball over to Alex Lacazette. Can he beat this man for pace? Probably not. He's not done it. Guendouzi winning that header. There's Nelson. Sees Lacazette. Lacazette. Release the ball. Uh-oh. Here's Lammers. Here's Reece Nelson. Come on. Hit and hope. Reece Nelson. Oh. Bellerin into Lacazette. Oh no, takes a deflection. Here we go. Whipped in. Nelson. Reece Nelson wins the header. Oh. Lacazette goes for the shot. That's another save. They love to make save dramatic on this game. Play over centre forward. Yeah, that's a good idea, to be fair. Did you make any signings? Yes, I've made a signing. Marco Reus will be debuting in the next episode. Bit of a shock signing. I didn't even know I was making this signing. Hold up. We're not going to keep Reece Nelson like that. Don't worry. And then put Ainsley Maitland-Niles there. We'll go with that. Lacazette deserves a rest after that goal. Very good goal. Aubameyang wins the header into the hands of Unastall. Coming up. This is the 100th minute I've been streaming for, guys. Big up yourself if you've been here since the beginning. Oh, come on, win that, win that, win that, win that. Get that, get it. Yes, there we go. Didn't mean for it to... Is he going to play as number 10? Yes, he will be, man. The question is, what do we do with Ozil? Here's Nelson. Ah, poor control. Goes for the shot anyway, and we'll take a corner. Stop Aubameyang taking these corners. We'll give it to Torreira now. Let's just curl one in. There we go. Guendouzi up for the header. Doesn't win it. How much for? I think it was like 40 million, which is a bit of a bargain for Marco Reus, to be fair. Here's Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Gonna go for the shot. Ainsley Maitland-Niles hit it hard, but hit it straight. That's not helpful. Here's Ainsley Maitland-Niles again. Sees Reiss Nelson. Reiss Nelson goes... I was about to scream. I was about to scream at ATV if Reiss Nelson had scored that. Don't make slide tackles. I don't. Trust me, I really don't. Because you get red carded for touching someone's shoulder with 2 fingers. There's Kolasinac looking a bit tired. Aubameyang as well looking a bit tired. Is he going to get there? Oh, oh, nearly won the ball. Cheeky. I've seen that. Can he get it? Reiss Nelson wins the ball. Reiss Nelson! There we go. Game, set, and match. Reiss Bumba Clark Nelson. Roberto Carlos, all he could do is clap because he's so proud of his team. Great play. Great finish from Nelson as well. Another goal for the young Englishman. Told you, super sub. Yes, you did, man. Well done. Thank you. Oh. Let's get this up the pitch. Let's just get it up there. Blow the whistle, ref. There we go. Full time. Arsenal 2, PSV 0. What's everyone saying? Great video, Frank. Gave me a lot of entertainment. Hopefully the same from the team on Thursday. Hopefully so. Yes, our Europa League campaign kicks off in Frankfurt. I wish I could go out to the game, but I can't get tickets for a Frankfurt game. But yeah, hopefully we have a good start to the Europa League. There will be a preview on the channel, so make sure to check out for that. That will probably be out on Wednesday night, just before the Champions League games do kick off. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this as much as I have, because I really do like this game. I'm hoping you guys like it also. If you haven't bought it, take it into consideration, because this is one of the better PESs over the past few years. Obviously, FIFA is the better game. That's very obvious. It's a lot more popular. But do not sleep on PES. And this is exactly what I wanted to see. Marco Reus has joined Arsenal. Look at this. Look at this. £40 million. Some say it's a steal. I say it's a steal, at least. Honour and pleasure to have the chance in my debut match. Thank you. Congratulations on signing a player. No doubt you're looking at newly signed players may not be accustomed to how your team plays, which can temporarily lower your team spirit. Of course, the more matches you play him in, the more chemistry who will develop with your team. So it's worth preserving through the difficult learning period. Okay, persevering through the difficult learning period. So yes, Marco Reus joins his new teammates at Arsenal. So yeah, that's a fantastic way to end the video. We've been going for 106 minutes, which is a very long stream. Episode 2, details on that one will be on the AFTV Young Gunz Instagram in the next few days. I have been Frank. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to press that like button if you did. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.